That means Music City Wrestling is on the air, coming to you from Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Grand Ole Opry. What a great show today, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly right, Bert. Prentice, as always, on Music City Wrestling. But I'm telling you what, I was talking about it last week. I think I may start dropping this thing and taking over this deal right here.
I don't think you will. Paul Adams, ladies and gentlemen, with me. Hey, thanks for all the cards and letters from Chicago. We loved hearing from you. Hey, let's get on to the show. Look who's coming to Music City Wrestling.
Who?
Welcome to Street Corner.
We've had a few letters asking exactly who or what is Exotic Adrian Street. Well, if you don't know, let me introduce you.
Watch me dance, hear me sing, Lord and Lady of the Ring. I better fly with a horn and sing. I wanna hear my name. Crack your ribs, I'll pull your hair. I'll throw you here, I'll throw you there. You won't need a dentist chair. I'll knock your teeth straight out. I have to shout. Exotic, Adrian, exotic, Adrian, a million miles ahead of all the rest. Exotic, Adrian, exotic. Champion's belt, mix with me and watch it melt. You'll feel like you have never felt. You'll find out how to lose. In the ring, I'll be to you, your master and your mistress too. You may not like the things I do, but how could you refuse? Exotic, Adrian, exotic, Adrian, a million miles ahead of all the rest. Exotic, Adrian, exotic, Adrian.
Before releasing NFL Game Day,
Join us Wednesday nights at 7 p.m.
Exciting tag team match tonight, folks, with the Lightning Express against Brickhouse Brown and Terry Golden. This one ought to be great. In the ring, the Lightning Express, my favorite tag team. Boy, these guys are coming on strong, and they love them in Manila. What a great crowd we had on hand here at Manila at the beautiful Civic Center, and we sure appreciate all the fine folks there. But ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, Ozark Mountain Wrestling is hot, and it's not by no fluke. The matches this Friday night at the Jonesboro Sportatorium cannot be matched by any other organization in the world. Let me tell you something. The main event this Friday night at the Sportatorium, anything goes. The Colorado Kid teaming with superstar Bill Dundee against the 7-foot giant Brickhouse Brown. Anything goes. There must be a winner. Let me tell you, this one is going to be incredible. Fabulous Lee Hickerson returns to take on Billy McClarty. A newcomer, Gator McAllister. Ladies and gentlemen, an exciting young wrestler. You saw him last week at the Sportatorium against Justin St. John. A lot of new wrestlers coming in, and a special match wanted by the modern-day Cowboy, Ronnie Preston, taking on Terry Golden. Big matches this Friday night only at the Jonesboro Sportatorium, and I want to see you folks at ringside. And we're real excited about the matches coming to Augusta this Saturday night, Augusta, Arkansas, at the Augusta National Guard Armory. Come on down, be a part of the crowd. Bell time at 7:30 in Augusta this Saturday night. Brickhouse Brown snaps Ricky Steele over. Reggie Montgomery staying on top of the action. Brickhouse Brown, since returning to Ozark Mountain Wrestling, is on somewhat of a winning streak. There's Terry Golden. And I know the Colorado Kid would be like to be in the ring right now with Terry Golden. But it's Greg Jones, Superstar Dundee, walking by the studio. Come on over here. Always has some great comments for the fan. I tell you what, this thing with you and the Colorado Kid against the Giant and Brickhouse Brown has got out of control.
Well, Bert, as you know, every time either the Colorado Kid or myself is in the ring, we're trying to conduct ourselves as gentlemen or a one-on-one. That was what the match turned out to be. But every time you turn around, either that Giant Warrior is helping Brickhouse Brown out or Brickhouse Brown is helping out the Giant Warrior. So we just appreciate Ozark Mountain Wrestling, put it all in the ring at one time, and that becomes a tag match. So it's going to be fight night, brother.
It is going to be fight night, and we're excited too, fans. Mark your calendars, because Thanksgiving night wrestling will be at the Jonesboro Sportatorium. So get full with all your turkey, then come on down and see hot wrestling action.
That's right, and Thanksgiving's always been a special time for me. I mean, it's just like, well, what can I say? Jonesboro has been real good to me, so I kind of give thanks every time I come over here, because it's helped feed my family for a long time, and it ain't going to be no different this Thanksgiving Day. And Ozark Mountain Wrestling has a great card put together, and the Colorado Kid and the Superstar is going to have a little turkey that we're coming down to take care of business.
Yes, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know where the Sportatorium is yet, it's right next to Ed's Country Catfish, Highway 1 South in Jonesboro. Anybody can give you directions. Just take Stadium Boulevard South, and we're about 3 miles south of Jonesboro, right next to the most famous restaurant in all of Northeast Arkansas, maybe all of Arkansas. The best catfish house, well, the only catfish house in the area. Terry Golden and Ricky Steele. Bill, you got to like this Lightning Express.
I sure do. I sure do. They're just like everybody. They got to start somewhere, and where else better to start than Ozark Mountain Wrestling. But they're in there with a good old team. Brickhouse Brown being around for a while. There's a good hip toss right there talking about good moves. And the kids are coming along real good. Brickhouse is a sly veteran, though I know I've wrestled him a lot of times, and I'm going to fight with him the next time I see him in Jonesboro. But you can't sell him short. He's been around a long time, Bert, as you know, and he has learned every trick in the book. Now, this is I don't know what he's doing here. I think he's trying to get it well. No, he didn't get the kid's goat. The kid got the better of him, which I'm glad to see.
And big action, too, coming to West Memphis now every Tuesday night. Boy, we're busy. Tuesday nights we're in West Memphis. Wednesday night we're in the greatest city. I love Evansville, Indiana. It's so beautiful. Evansville. And then every Friday night in Jonesboro. Man, have you ever been this busy in a while?
Not in a while, Bert. And like you said, we're looking forward to 400 Court Street every Wednesday night. That's in Evansville, Tennessee. And that was a nasty-looking headbutt right there from Brickhouse Brown. And he's going to be up in Evansville, so that's all right. We'll take care of him up there, too. Well, every now and then he can wrestle. Like I just said, that was a good old armbar takedown, but the kid kicks out. What can we say? It doesn't get no better than this, Mr. Prentice.
Now, I know you're excited. You just said Evansville, Tennessee, but you know it's Indiana.
I did. Well, yeah. What can I say? Well, the people know what I'm talking about. I've said that for a long time. Sometimes I get so excited, but they know what I'm talking about. 400 Court Street in Evansville, Indiana. Now, there's Golden tried for a 1-2 count, but never got nothing there. And the kid's doing a little fight back. That was a nasty old elbow right there. And this Terry Golden has come a long way, Bert, from the first time I saw him. The guy can wrestle, and he can fight. And, well, there's a good old, what would you call that? The kid moved on the leg drop. But here we go now. There's a good arm drag takedown. Hold the hole, kid. There you go. Tag your brother. They're not brothers. They're just buddies, they're guys. I never ever knew they were brothers. No. There was a kick and a little bit back from Golden's style of wrestling. Now, there's a good armbar takedown. See, wrestling's what it's all about at Ozark Mountain Wrestling, Mr. Prentice, and I'm just proud to be part of it.
I know you are. We're darn proud to have you here. And I have to make one more comment. You know, we opened on Evansville on November 8th, and a lot of the guys were really tickled because it seemed like it was like your first night in the business. You were so jumpy and giddy and just so happy to be there, and I want the fans in Evansville to know that. We're happy to make that drive every Wednesday and come share 3-4 hours of our life every Wednesday with them fans. And you know, a lot of people say, well, the greatest fans in the world must become cliche. But I mean it when I talk about Evansville. They already, our first week out, have supported OMW bigger than we ever could have thought.
Well, that's right, Bert. And like you said, we was on a first-name basis with most of them there. There's a lot of nice folks out there. And if you start naming one, you'll have to go on because it's not fair to say one person's name and not the other on television. But as you know, I know a whole lot of folks up there, and they know me. So I'm just looking forward to going back every Wednesday. And the way I left the last time, I just disappeared off the face of the earth to them people up in Evansville. There was no explanation, no nothing. But anyway, that's another story, and we're back now. And OMW is going to be around a long time. I've been coming for 20 years, so I hope we can go another 20.
And we have signed a 1-year contract with the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. proven otherwise. As you say, 400 Court Street, Evansville, Indiana, every Wednesday night, and happy to be there.
There was a cheap shot with Brickhouse brand, but it was a good team move to Colorado kids. See, I know he wants to get hold of Golden. I'm getting so excited there and bad he's going to get it. But Golden made a good move, threw the kid out, and Brickhouse went around, capitalized, threw him into that hurts when the small of your back hits the apron there, Bert. But here we go. They're working good as a team now, and you can't sell them short. They're trying to, I don't know, Brickhouse, like you said, he's come back and he's trying to prove a point, whether he thinks me or the Colorado kids trying to take over. It's his town. I don't know, but we'll see when the 1, 2, 3 comes at the end of the match, when I get you, Mr. Brown, or the Colorado kid, or whoever wants to wrestle. You know, the kid and I, we got open contracts, and we will wrestle anybody. So it don't matter if it's Golden, or it's Brickhouse Brown, or the Giant and Golden, or Brickhouse Brown. We just want to fight, Mr. Prentice.
I tell you, there's a young kid running his mouth around here named Gator McAllister, saying, "Where's Dundee?" like you're ducking from him.
Yeah, well, I know Gator. He's been around a while, too, and you can't sell Gator short. I know the guy broke him into the business. It was Dirty Dutch Mantell, and we all know what kind of wrestler Dutch was, so I'm sure the kid can wrestle, and he can have a few shortcuts, because Dutch, he would take them all, too. So, Gator, you just talk to OMW. They sign your name on one side of the paper and mine on the other. Me and you have a little fight.
I can't believe how the phone in the office ringing. I bet there's over 60 wrestlers a week, Colin, wanting to come into Ozark Mountain Wrestling. And that really shows, you know, when that big interest is here on a nationwide basis, something must be happening in northeast Arkansas and southern Indiana and all over western Kentucky.
Well, I think it is, and it's OMW. And just like you said, when you're hot, and when you're not, you're not. And right now, OMW is hot and going to get hotter. And that television up there in Evansville, Indiana, goes about 100 miles around, Mr. Prentice, and I've been to nearly every one of them towns, and it's been a while, and I'm looking forward to coming back to every one of them. So all you nice folks up there, Wednesday night, come see us, 400 Court Street, and we'll be coming to see you. We'll see all you neighboring towns.
Especially Owensboro. We're coming to Owensboro the first week in December. We'll have more information on that card next week. And all you fans in Jonesboro, Arkansas, you know that Friday night is your night. And let me tell you what, this Friday night is no difference when superstar Bill Dundee and the Colorado Kid literally collide with 7-foot monster Giant Warrior and Brickhouse Brown. There must be a winner in that match. Samantha and Debbie T. Wild tango one more time. They just can't seem to settle this feud.
They certainly can't, but there's a nasty move. I've had this from Brickhouse, Brett. He stamps on one end of your body, and he stomps all the way around it. Well, Brickhouse, brother, in Jonesboro, Arkansas, we want to just find out how much stump you got left. And talking about that women's match, or ladies' match, I think we got one lady, and I would hate to say on television what I think of Debbie T. I mean, anybody can steal somebody else's husband. It's just pretty low to me. I mean, she just blatantly did it. They were best friends. She would go around to her house and everything, and God knows what was going on when Sam wasn't there, but that's another story. Like you said, Samantha will take care of her in the ring. Now, here's a double team coming with the looks of this. You got to give them credit, Bert. They're working as a team, and ooh, it was a vicious drop there. I thought they were going to drop him over his knee, but he didn't. See, now they're just playing cat and mouse with the boys, but anyway, we'll see. Here we go, a handful here. That's not quite legal. Come on, Reggie, tell them about it. Well, the good punch is there. The kid's fighting back. You got to give him A for effort or H for heart, whatever you say. But Golden grabbing a hold of him. Well, it was more of a punch than it was a hold, I'd say.
Well, that's all he knows to do. That I tell you what, and what bothers me is that kid has some ability, but he wants to take the shortcut. He wants to take what I call the easy way out, but it's going to come back to haunt him in the long run. And I want to plug one more town, and it's actually a town that you convinced me to run. Augusta, Arkansas, Saturday night, November 18th. Bill Dundee is the one who drove through there and said, man, what a nice little town. And I said, okay, I'm going to try it. So, Augusta, if you don't turn out Saturday night, Bill Dundee's going to be in a little hot water.
Well, I hope you all show up there, folks. I just driving through. We was on my way somewhere that had a nice army, and it looked like it was a nice little town to me. And I talked to Mr. Prentice here, and he said, well, we'll go run it. So I'm on the spot, folks, so come down and see us, please.
Yeah, we'd love to be there Saturday night, the 18th, but we got a great card in there with you and the Giant, and the lady wrestlers will be there. Colorado Kid, Terry Golden, Justin St. John, Big Lee Hickerson. Let me tell you something. I looked at this crew the other night. I am so excited, the crew that OMW is amassing. The guys are just coming in. They're working hard, and they're really working hard because they want to know the fans got their money's worth.
Well, that's what it's all about. I think you said it, or somebody said it, wrestling how it used to be and just the way they like it. And it says wrestling, Mr. Prentice. Now, there's a nice back belly to back suplex. That's what wrestling's all about. Now he's tagging out. I don't know why he would do that. I'd have tried for the cover if it was me, but they might have a different strategy. I think they just wanted to punish the boy right here, Mr. Prentice. But here we go. What we got now? It's a nice, well, yeah, press slam, power slam, red dropping across those. That hurts. I know. I've had it. Well, it's signaling it's over. I just don't know. Well, we'll see. Reggie Camp, well, got his foot on the rope. But like you said, Mr. Prentice, the wrestling's the name of the game, and that's what we try to bring the folks. I mean, but if it can get a little out of hand here, too, so if they want to fight, we'll fight. But I really like to wrestle, Bert, and you know that. And the Colorado Kid likes to wrestle, and that's what this company's all about, is wrestling. There was a good, smart move now. Now we'll see what happens. Here's the tag. Come on, kid. Come on. Drop kick. Beautiful drop kick. Give Brickhouse one. There we go. That's another way of getting with it fired up. Another beautiful drop kick. What? Done two in a row. Well, we've got to give them A for effort. They're trying real hard. They're fighting a little bit now, but here we go. What we got here, Mr. I think they're going to throw them together here, are they? I don't know what yet. I think that's what it's all about. Well, there's a vicious elbow. Now a clothesline. Well, you got to hand it to them, Bert. I don't particularly like them or the way they like to wrestle, but they've got it together tonight, and they're working as a team, Brickhouse and Golden. Now what we got going here, here's a power slam, some kind of power move. Brickhouse looks like he's going to come off the top. Now that, well, I've had that too. That hurts. 1, 2, 3. It's all over, Bert.
And your winner, Brickhouse Brown and Terry Golden. I am impressed by this team. My gosh. Okay, this ought to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. The Colorado Kid in the green against the self-proclaimed sexiest man alive, Shawn Taylor. Slides underneath the Colorado Kid's legs and right on out to the ring, to the floor. Sexy Shawn Taylor. He's getting out of there early tonight, folks. There's the Colorado Kid. Goes outside the ring. He's chasing Taylor around the Manila Civic Center, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor slides in. Here comes the Colorado Kid, and a kick to the back. Now a kick to the back of the head, and a punch to the side of the head, and an elbow to the back. My gosh, Shawn Taylor's taking it to the Colorado Kid, and down. Down on top of the rope. As you saw earlier in the program, Colorado Kid issued a challenge to Terry Golden and said, Golden, let's get it on tonight, get this thing over with. Let's see who the better man is. Of course, Golden said he couldn't because he put his hand in the door of the car. There's a Colorado Kid with a claw on Shawn Taylor, and Taylor is down to the mat. Now, if he doesn't get to that rope, just barely, there he did, this match would have been over right now. Taylor outside of the ring. The Colorado Kid, unquestionably the most popular wrestler in all of Arkansas, and I'm not so sure if not the most popular wrestler in all of the South. And I would like to say a special thank you to the Northeast Arkansas Tribune, a phenomenal paper that's printed in this area, and for the cover, picture, and story they did on the Colorado Kid and the American accent section of the paper that came out this week. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't got a copy of the Northeast Arkansas Tribune, call them today at 239-5000 in Paragould. If you're outside of Paragould, it's long distance, area code 501. Call them at 239-5000 and ask for the copy of the newspaper where the Colorado Kid was on the full cover picture of the American accent part of the newspaper. The headline was The Colorado Kid Fights Poverty, and what that's all about is the Colorado Kid's going to donate some wrestling time to wrestle on the big telethon coming up for the Paragould City Cable and I want to raise thousands of dollars. Last year, I think they raised $1,800. I want to raise $3,000 or $4,000 this year for Help Give a Kid a Christmas in Greene County, Arkansas, in Paragould. And I know my fans all over the Ozark Mountain Wrestling area are going to give and give and give. So these unfortunate kids can have some great presents. In fact, the Colorado kid has told me he wants to deliver some of the presents to the kids' homes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're excited about doing that on Saturday, December 9th for Paragould City Cable up there. And it's just going to be great. Delois Rollins and Gary and all the folks up there doing a great job on Help Give a Kid a Christmas. And the Colorado kid is going to be the star performer. And we're going to wrestle there, actually, on the telethon and raise a lot of money. And be looking for that the second week in December. That's exciting. But boy, we appreciate all the coverage we get in all the local newspapers. What a great job. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget the big one at the Jonesboro Sportatorium this Saturday night. Saturday night, October 28th. It's a grand opening, folks. Don't let me down. I want over 600 people in that building. I want to pack it out. There, Colorado kid has him up for that airplane spin. Starting off slow. What's he doing? Faster, faster, faster. He's full throttle, the Colorado kid. Shawn Taylor screaming, put me down, put me down. He's falling down. He's fell out of the ring head first. My gosh, the crowd's on their feet. Shawn Taylor just fell out of the ring head first after that airplane spin. My gosh, did you see that? Unbelievable. That's old-time wrestling action. The airplane spin brought back to pro wrestling. It's been gone for years. The Colorado kid. That shows this kid grew up on the old style of wrestling. And that's the only thing that's going to save our wrestling business, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't get back to wrestling and real wrestling fans, we know you're not going to come to the live shows. I can promise you that name wrestling on the marquee outside of our arenas is not there for looks. You come buy a ticket, you're going to see some wrestling. Oh, and Shawn Taylor throws the referee into the Colorado kid. Shawn Taylor has just... There's Terry Golden. His arm is not hurt. His arm is not hurt. My gosh, he's throwing Colorado kid into the ringside. He came down, kicking him, beating him. Terry Golden just came to ringside. Now Taylor's hitting him again. He ran the Colorado kid's head into the mat. Shawn Taylor going to the second rope, down hard. Oh, my gosh, with a big elbow. He's doing it again. Flies off backwards. A big elbow. Oh, my gosh, is Shawn Taylor going to pin the Colorado kid thanks to Terry Golden? Oh, if Golden has caused him to lose the belt today, he's going to be in so much trouble. Down. Colorado kid, what's he trying to do? He's trying to get his senses after being hit on top of the... Going for the backslide. I don't know. Oh, Shawn Taylor down. The illegal kick. Ref didn't see it. Colorado kid falls back. He's hurt. Shawn Taylor going for the pin. Wait a minute. Colorado kid throws his weight the other way. I think he's got him. Count of three, and he does. The Colorado kid has pulled it out. Terry Golden interference did not cost him the belt.
Snowfox 2-1. This is Snowfox Base.
Snowfox 2-1. Go ahead, over.
Weather closing in, 2-1. Get back now.
This is for Drill Sergeant McCarty, who showed me what it takes to be a leader, and for myself, who became
The fabulous Hickersons against the Arkansas Razorback and Billy Hodge. A nice arm drag by the Arkansas Razorback. Very popular here in Ozark Mountain Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cut to the chase. We're excited about the big one coming to Pocahontas this Friday night. We're bringing the TV cameras. We're bringing the lights. All you folks in Pocahontas are going to be TV stars this Friday night. Special starting time, 7 o'clock. That's right. Friday night, November 10th at 7 o'clock. Now, Pocahontas, I need that gymnasium packed. I can't do this show without you. Come on down. Big TV stars. I'm going to salute the whole city Friday night. Pocahontas, Arkansas. It's your night to shine on Ozark Mountain Wrestling. The cameras start rolling at 7 o'clock at the Pocahontas Community Center on Mason Street. Don't let me down, fans. I know you won't. We want a jam-packed house because it's going to be exciting. Television wrestling coming to Pocahontas, hot and live, the way you like it, the only way Ozark Mountain Wrestling can deliver it. We're bringing all the stars, Superstar Bill Dundee, Colorado Kid. The two ladies are involved in one of the biggest feuds in wrestling. Bull Payne, all the big stars are coming to Pocahontas this Friday night at 7 o'clock. And if you can imagine, when we get the TV taping done in Pocahontas, we're going to go have another wrestling match at the Jonesboro Sportatorium beginning at 8 o'clock next Friday night. That's right, hot wrestling action all over Northeast Arkansas. Wrestling at 7 o'clock in Pocahontas, the big TV taping. And when that's over, big-time wrestling returns to the Sportatorium, the home of Ozark Mountain Wrestling in Jonesboro at 8 o'clock. And ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you the lineup this week, you're going to need to get your tickets early because I tell you what, that Sportatorium had over 400 people in it, grand opening night. And I think we may have more this Friday night. Ah, big elbow and Billy Hodge hits the mat. Billy Ray Hickerson went for the pin, got the count of 2. Looked like he may have been able to get 3, but picked it up. There's big Lee Hickerson. What a monster he is. And you know they're coming to Ozark Mountain Wrestling to make a name for themselves. The fabulous Hickersons. They'll be there in Pocahontas, and they'll also be at the Jonesboro Sportatorium next Friday night. Pocahontas starts at 7. The Jonesboro Sportatorium, the beautiful building you're looking at right now, starts at 8 o'clock. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, when you park at the Sportatorium, go to the far parking lot down by Southern Mini Storage. Please don't park at Ed's Country Catfish. He's so busy he can't handle the cars he gets because he obviously has the greatest food in all of Jonesboro. So be kind and park on down by the Sportatorium. Please don't park at Ed's Country Catfish. I hate to pay him $5 for every car that parks over there. But ladies and gentlemen, come out early, have dinner at Ed's. Oh, what good catfish and the Colorado Kid crab legs and all that good stuff out there at Ed's Country Catfish, Highway 1 South, and we're right next door. If you're one of the few that haven't been to the Jonesboro Sportatorium yet, that's where you need to be every Friday night because it's Friday night wrestling. It's wrestling night, Friday nights in Jonesboro at 8 o'clock only at the Jonesboro Sportatorium, Highway 1 South. Billy Hodge tags out, and here comes the Arkansas Razorback. Very little authority on those punches. Well, Reggie Montgomery did not see the tag, and he is not allowing the masked stranger into the ring. Billy Ray Hickerson on Billy Hodge. Also a big one tomorrow afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, in Osceola. At the Osceola Power Slam Gym. 3 o'clock bell time. Moondog will be there. Superstar Bill Dundee. A big hair match. Big wrestling tomorrow in Osceola at the Power Slam Gym at 3 o'clock. Billy Hodge trying to crawl through the legs and does. There he gets the tag and the referee sees it. Coming on in. Just slapping the Hickersons. Come on, Razorback, fire up. There the Hickersons have the Razorback, throws him across. Down hard to the mat. Big elbow by Billy Ray Hickerson. Oh, and another one by that huge Lee Hickerson. Just laying on top of him. No way he's going to get up from this. The winner, the fabulous Hickersons, right here on Ozark Mountain Wrestling. Okay, in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, this promises to be a great one. Former Unified World Champion, Superstar Bill Dundee. No better than Superstar Bill Dundee against Dirty Little Dave. Oh, in the high backdrop, and Dirty Little Dave hits the mat. Superstar Bill Dundee. The name says it all, folks. When you come to Ozark Mountain Wrestling, that's the caliber of talent you're going to see. Superstar Bill Dundee, Colorado Kid, Bull Payne, young Chad Austin. We got them all for you. The most entertaining, action-packed wrestling in all of the South. And ladies and gentlemen, the big one next Friday night at the Jonesboro Sportatorium. Bell time is at 8 o'clock. And wrestling returns every Friday night. The home of Ozark Mountain Wrestling, the Sportatorium, located on Highway 1 South, right next to Ed's Country Catfish House. You can't miss it. It's a brand new big white and blue building. You cannot miss it. It's next to the most famous restaurant in the whole state of Arkansas, Ed's Country Catfish. Dirty Little Dave backs another knee. 3 knees. Oh, and Superstar headbutts him right down to the mat. My gosh. Referee Reggie Montgomery staying on top of the action. Superstar Dundee takes Dirty Little Dave down. Oh, threatening a stomp. The crowd says yes. If you remember, Dirty Little Dave was a pest of the Colorado Kid last summer. Working on that knee, Superstar Bill Dundee. All you folks were excited that we're coming to Augusta, Arkansas on Saturday the 19th. Saturday the 19th of November. Exciting wrestling coming your way. Did I get that date right? Someone check that. That doesn't sound right. Saturday the 18th. I thought so. Saturday the 18th. Saturday night, November 18th. Coming to Augusta at the Augusta National Guard Armory. Superstar Bill Dundee. Samantha Debbie T. Wild at only 98 pounds. Colorado Kid. Everybody's going to be in Augusta on the 18th. Superstar Bill Dundee against Dirty Little Dave. Dirty Little Dave says, come on. Whoa, reaching in the tights. He's famous for that. The fans telling Reggie Montgomery, and Reggie staying on top of it. Folks, we have a brand new phone number, and if you get your pen or pencil and you need some information about bringing Ozark Mountain Wrestling to your town or ticket information on the Jonesboro Sportatorium, our brand new phone number in Jonesboro is 931-4500. That is the new wrestling hotline and the Jonesboro Sportatorium information line, 931-4500. Superstar Bill Dundee, Dirty Little Dave. Folks, there's nothing like seeing it live, especially at the Jonesboro Sportatorium, a building made specifically for wrestling. And let me tell you what an atmosphere it creates. It's a great building, seats about 600 folks, and we'd like you to be one of those folks there and join us this Friday night, November 10th. The Hickersons will be there. Superstar Bill Dundee. Debbie T. Wild. The modern-day Cowboy returns. And it may mark the return of the Colorado Kid. Right there in Jonesboro on the 10th. Friday night. Don't miss it. All seats just $5. Dirty Little Dave taking the shortcut on the Superstar. Throws him off, going into the crisscross. Dundee stops, and he's cheering Dirty Little Dave. Well, Dirty Little Dave caught on a little quicker than Debbie T. Wild did. The crowd loves Superstar Bill Dundee, and you can bring Superstar Bill Dundee to your local gymnasium or arena and raise a lot of money doing it. We raise a lot of money for the Lions Clubs, the volunteer fire departments, no matter what nonprofit group. If you'd like wrestling to come to your town, give us a call today, 931-4500, and we'll give you all the information you need to know about Ozark Mountain Wrestling. Whoa! Grabs a handful of hair. Someone's calling right now. Dirty Little Dave on the arm of superstar Bill Dundee. Pulls his hair down again. Come on, referee. Of course, the referee and I get frustrated, but he can't be everywhere in that ring. Ooh, Dundee's getting mad. Oh, and he pulls his hair down again. Dirty Little Dave, I'm telling you, this is going to come back to haunt you. Because when this little Aussie fires up, you're out of business. Dirty Little Dave. Oh, and a knee down to the arm, and another one. 3 times. Now he stomps that arm. Dirty Little Dave, you know. A lot of folks say, my gosh, he's what a small wrestler, but he's double tough and double dangerous because he's double dirty. Dirty Little Dave, he's proved it. And he had some major upsets last year, if you remember. Oh, wrenches that arm of superstar Bill Dundee on the bottom rope. Fans chanting, go, Bill, go. Punch to the head by Dirty Little Dave. I tell you, he's got a plan in this match. He's trying to take that arm of superstar Dundee out, and his other plan is to pull the hair as much as he can without the referee seeing him. Now the knee down to that arm. Trying to take out the left arm of superstar Bill Dundee. Wrestling the way you like it. Every Saturday night right here on Channel 8 at 11:30 and coming live to your arenas every Friday in Jonesboro, every Tuesday night in West Memphis, and every Wednesday night in Evansville, Indiana. And the rest of the nights we come visit all you fine folks all over our TV area. What a match this has been. There again, a great technical wrestling match. And that's what we want to do. Of course, you're going to have the brawling because we got brawlers on the card. But it's so refreshing to see wrestling. Real, honest-to-goodness wrestling matches. There you go. Dirty Little Dave pulling the tights down to get the advantage, but he's wrestling at the same time. Superstar Bill Dundee. Oh, and he drops the leg on that arm. And another one. Dirty Little Dave has come into this match with a plan. Man, that left arm has got to be numb on superstar Bill Dundee. To his feet. Dirty Little Dave continues to work on that arm. Now drapes it over the top rope. Referee counting. Dundee down to the mat again, grabbing that left arm again, and just pulling it over that bottom rope. My gosh. My gosh. Very Little Dave. He don't need to worry about wiggling his hips. He better get back on his opponent if he has any chance. What an upset this would be. My gosh. Oh, down on that left arm again. Wrestling returns to Searcy Saturday night, November 25th, ladies and gentlemen, at the Carmichael Community Center. What a great, great crowd. Last time we were there, some college kids brought the Colorado State flag. Whoa, Dirty Little Dave on the top rope, down high for the splash. Dundee rolls out, trying to get some feeling back in that left arm. Whoa, he's hot now. I told you. Don't make this Aussie mad. A lot of the crowd standing. Oh, and a punch to the face. And another one. Yep, Dundee's hot. Oh, and Dirty Little Dave is down. Backs him in, whips him across the ring. High slam down hard to the mat. Big elbow to the top of the forehead. Did you see that? Working that leg, the spinning toe. What? And he throws it into a pinning predicament, and he's got him. Your winner, superstar Bill Dundee. Cowboy wrestling action, Ozark Mountain Wrestling. Don't forget, all you great fans in Augusta, we will be in Augusta on Saturday night, the 18th of November. Be there. Augusta Armory, Saturday, the 18th. Searcy Carmichael Community Center on the 25th. Friday night, the 24th, Friday night, the day after Thanksgiving, coming to Blytheville at the Blytheville National Guard Armory. The Moondog, Colorado Kid, Superstar Bill Dundee. A lot of big stars coming to Blytheville at the Blytheville National Guard Armory on Friday night, November 24th. Down hard to the mat. Don't forget tomorrow afternoon, all you great fans over in Osceola, get on down and check out that new building sponsored by the Osceola VFW. Same sponsor we have. They got a beautiful wrestling building down there called the Power Slam Gym. It's also the home of Moondog School of Wrestling. If you want to call the Moondog School of Wrestling, it's area code 501-563-6565. Now, if you need to get a pen, go do that. I'm going to give you that number in a minute if you'd like to be trained by Moondog Spot. He has classes over there 3-4 times a week in Osceola, in the same building they wrestle in, the Power Slam Gym. Or if you just want to go to Osceola tomorrow at 3 o'clock, stop by and talk to him over there and ask how you can be trained to be a wrestler. 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at the Power Slam Gym in Osceola. That number again is 501-563-6565. Terry Golden backs the modern-day Cowboy in the ropes, throws him across. Oh, almost took his head off with that clothesline. Terry Golden going for the pin. Count of just one. Modern-day Cowboy rolls over. Terry Golden, native of Van Nuys, California, weighs in 263 pounds, has some very impressive victories in his career. Outside the ring now, snap down on the modern-day Cowboy. Boy, the Ozark Mountain Wrestling Television Network is just growing and growing. We are thrilled. Backs Terry Golden in the corner. Reverses. Modern-day Cowboy up in the second rope. Oh, going for the body press. And Terry Golden just gets out of the way. Golden now going for the pin. Count of 2. Reggie Montgomery, the senior official, staying on top of the action. Don't forget wrestling every Tuesday night in West Memphis, every Wednesday night in Evansville, and every Friday night in Jonesboro, Arkansas. At the Sportatorium, located right next to Ed's Country Catfish, right there on Highway 1 South. Our other neighbors are Southern Auto Sales. Man, are they selling cars. Of course, they advertise on Ozark Mountain Wrestling, and you do that, you're going to sell cars, you're going to sell jewelry, you're going to sell whatever you advertise, because Ozark Mountain Wrestling, whoa, count of 2. Ozark Mountain Wrestling delivers an audience to your customers every week. Oh, and that modern-day Cowboy misses the drop kick. 15 minutes gone. Terry Golden against the modern-day Cowboy. Throws him across. Modern-day Cowboy up and... Oh my, did you see that? His ankle buckled. His ankle went right out from underneath him. Oh, and hard on it. Oh, my gosh, that ankle buckled. Foot on the rope. Foot on the rope, Reggie. Golden takes it back, and the referee gives Golden the 3 count.
Whether it's boats, cars,
and we're watching them tear down the goalpost. This is earlier. That goalpost eventually made it to the top of the stands and was thrown